Hey guys, and welcome back to another pickup video. I'm going in a different direction in this video. So this week I decided to go to a boot sale that's about 40 minutes away from where I live. It was one I used to go to years ago, and I know from past experiences that I normally get a good amount of stuff from it. This is a good boot sale. Unfortunately, this week, the first boot sale of the new year, and it wasn't advertised well. I don't understand why. Being the first one, they haven't advertised it well. So this is a late style boot sale. It's 9 AM till 1 PM. I got here at 9:30. These types of boot sales are known as lazy bone boot sales in England. If they name something else in your country, leave a comment below. So I'm basically going to show you what they had on each stall in a quick summary. As you can see, the first table purely had jewellery. It was all costume jewellery and nothing that I was interested in. Same as the table on the left there. Didn't really show it on the camera because there just wasn't anything interesting at this boot sale. On the left, coming up there was a table full of DVDs. There was nothing special. There were DVDs from like 10-15 years ago, and she wanted £2 a piece. Same with the table next to her. She had a few PS2 games, nothing special, overly priced. This was a reseller table, and you can tell by the price wise. Resident Evil 4, the tin edition, I'm not sure what colour it is, but £6. You can get it cheaper than that on eBay, so I don't really know where they got that kind of price from. And to be all truthful, all of their games were eBay prices in this box and on their table. Final Fantasy was £6, and again that was a little bit overpriced for me. Metal Gear I think was £3. That game was £2. I was only tempted to buy that because I didn't buy anything all day, but I didn't really want to spend £2 on a PS2 game, because at the end of the day I'd buy these at boot sales for 50p and £1, and they're good titles more, but you know, whatever. One thing that I really wanted to buy was that Power Rangers figure there on the left. I'm a big Power Rangers fan, and that was the era when I was born, so it was something I wanted to buy as a nostalgia kind of level thing. But again, buying it from a reseller's table, you don't really want to do that. And the rest of the tables here were just general junk, nothing special. So I ended up getting really frustrated and going into some charity shops down the road. And I got even more annoyed. They were selling games for £2 minimum, £1.99. That had a cracked case and it was £1.99. Even the sports titles were £1.99. Worms there was £1.99. The PS2 games were £1.99. And to be all truthful, I feel like this location, they've just bumped all their prices up to silly prices, and they're not going to sell them. This is the most games I've seen in a charity shop for a long time. I nearly bought this for Nathan, but at £1.99 he could have my copy off of my shelf. So yeah, again, I kind of, after looking around these stores, there just wasn't anything that I wanted. I think I went into one other shop. I was tempted to buying this. It was £1.99. It had a cool case. It looked interesting, but it said it was £4 in CX, and that label was faded. So I'm not too sure what it is priced at the moment at CX, but I'm sure it's probably cheaper than £4. The games on the right there that I'm about to pull out, these are two sealed Wii games, and I was thinking at £2 it might be worth buying. Again, Mega Drive collection there for the PSP. That was priced up at £5.99 for being sealed. Maybe there you go, £5.99. But I don't play my PSP as it is, so I'm not buying a sealed game to look at for £5.99. So yeah, basically that's all I got from that charity shop. Was absolutely nothing. There was nothing there. The DVDs were overpriced. They had nothing in clothes wise that was worth me buying to sell on. I normally look out for my Ben Shermans and my Fred Perrys. I nearly bought that for my sister because she's a massive horror fan, and she's got 1, 2 and 4 on DVD. So I moved on to the next charity shop. I went into the I looked at the kids section, because you sometimes find things like Pokemon and you know, things like that might show up in the kids a bit more than the general places. Clone Wars, again, £1.75, might be worth to buy to keep in my collection, but I'm not going to make any money on that. It is normally always worth your time looking in the children's section of a charity shop, because you do find some good bargains. This DVD CX sell for £3. I know that because I think I bought that a couple of weeks ago, probably about a month ago now. I really like the Teenage Mutant series. Number 3 weren't as good. Going back to nostalgia level, trying to grab it here, looking through the camera, could not see it for eyesight was poor. Was a Bike of Mice from Mars figure. It felt a little bit too new for my liking. I looked at it again. I don't know if I had it on the camera or if I looked at it off camera, but it was from like 2002, so I don't know if they redid the series, because I remember watching that as a kid, so that's like 20 odd years ago now. Looking at the DVDs, they were all overpriced. I had a woman staring at me at this point, so it was a bit awkward recording. But their PS2 games were again priced up at £2, which again for Star Wars, like Lego Star Wars, isn't a bad price. But a lot of them weren't in good condition. A lot of them were missing their booklets. A lot of them, again, at £2, you're not going to make any money on. And I've got most of the ones that were up there. So again, second charity shop and a boot sale out of my way. It's only 10 o'clock and I could not find anything I was interested in. Again, Xbox games for £2. I thought honestly they might be different price because some people don't price up the same games at different prices. That was the woman that was staring at me a lot, probably wondering why I had my phone to my chest. Should really get a GoPro. Might have to nick Nathan's one in the near future. But there you go. That is a huge gaming collection in a charity shop. I haven't seen that many games in two charity shops in a long time. But at £2 a piece, I'm not buying them. If they were £1, if they were 50p, I'd been buying them all, because they are worth having either for your own collection or to sell on. If you're buying purely electronics and gaming and DVD, CDs, media kind of stuff, don't just check what's in front of you like there. Check the kids stuff, because they do chuck in some good DVDs. I've managed to pick up the first Pokemon DVD for like £1 in a charity shop in the past. That was a fantastic buy because they sell on eBay for a tenner. I think I paid £12 for it in CX a couple of years back. So yeah, basically I'm just rummaging through the men's clothes looking for stuff here. I'm going to show you what I actually bought. I went into town and went into two shops. Hey people, and welcome back to another one of my pickup videos. I'm going to be changing it from my Game Find series and my charity shop Game Find kind of thing to just a pickup series in general. They can go from anywhere from charity shops, second-hand stores, to actual shops, which is what I've got in front of me. Just showing you what bargains I've managed to pick up and what I can sell it for, or what I'm aiming to sell it for, or what I want to keep, as game finding has quieted down in January. So I went into a boot sale, which I'll probably show the clips beforehand or in a previous video, but yeah, basically the boot sale was shit. I went into 8 different charity shops in 2 different locations and got nothing out of any of the shops. So I went into B&M's to get a drink, my Mountain Dew on the side, which is £1, and I know it's £1 because I drink it daily. I woke up this morning with a headache, so I did buy some painkillers, which you can see there. Walking around the shop looking for things to buy or to sell or to give to family members or to my pets, and pretty much that's all I got from B&M's today, which was pet food and pet toys. I managed to pick up 6 packets of Whiskas sachets, or whatever you want to call them, food. They were 10p each. It works out to be 60p. You get 12 in a box, and that normally costs you £2.99. I've bought 6 for 60p. That should have cost me like £1.50 in the store, basically. With all the Christmas stuff going out they sold this for 10p. A lot of this was reduced to 10p. It's a wonderful time of the year embroidered heart. I thought it was quite nice for 10p. It'll probably go in the box for next year. I bought one of these for my cat because the cat goes mad on these. They're called cat teasers. It's got a bell on it, a bit of fluff, and they chase it. Should know what they are if you're a pet person. And moving on to my dog and my little Staffy that I love to bits. I picked up a turkey bone for 10p. She's going to destroy this in about a minute. Honestly, her teeth are really strong. And I got her 2 teddies. They're the same, but like I said, she rips up teddies so much that they aren't going to last that long. So 2 for 20p. That's brilliant. So I paid 30p on the dog, 60p on the food, 70p on the cat, basically 70, 80, 90, £1, 110. They were 50p in total, so that's 160, and that was £1. So I paid £2.60 in B&M's for this. I move on to the store next to it, which was Home Bargain, Obviously with me doing buying and selling, I need some energy and some chocolate and sweets to give me the energy to do my buying and selling. So I picked up a packet of cookies for like 50p, that was like 40p, and I think they were 50p, so I paid £1.40 for that. I bought these either to sell or to give to my mum, as she goes, she would probably use this, or her boyfriend who would need it for more night work because he does lorry driving. And the main thing of this video is these two. They cost me £1.99 each. It's a the Furchester Hotel. This is Elmo, obviously that's Cookie Monster, and they are Sesame Street characters. It's got the CBBC or CBBS logo there, actually, not CBBC. So he's 12 months and up. I think they are literally just teddies that you cuddle. Yeah, they just look like toys. They had some that talked, some that didn't, but for £1.99 I'm sure I can make some money back on them. So I bought 4 Elmos because that's all they had on the shelf, and they will be for sale. These 2 characters here will be going to my sister because she's got a 6-month-old baby, and he'll probably cuddle up to him at night, so that's him sorted. Again, £2 each basically, and I've got 6 of them. Paid £12 for that. They were £1.50 each, so that worked out to be £15. I probably paid about £16.50 in total at home bargain, plus the £2 in B&M's. Pretty much, you're probably looking at what, £18 and 10p or something like that. So it wasn't a bad day. Nothing special, nothing game related, and I love finding game bargains. It's what I'm best at doing. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video or any of my other content, hit that like button, leave some feedback, and if you're new, why not sub to me?